Shadow King.
You are not to worry about that, Ilyana. We will save Professor Xavier.
Nice to see you're so caring, Colossus. You nearly have like a friggin' heart attack over Ilyana, but Professor Xavier?
He explained in great detail that I was merely bait to trap Professor Xavier. He also mentioned that with the Professor out of the way, someone else would be able to carry out their plan.
Any idea who wanted the Professor
Shadow King's not taking orders at all.
All I know is that it was someone in the real world.
I'll stop by later, Ilyana.
Good. I could use some company other than my overprotective big brother.
Is it so wrong that a brother be concerned about his little sister?
I will now sing for you, dear sister. And I will always love you. Oh, come on, open. Is the X-Jet still gone? Yep. Not gonna save just yet. Realize I'm probably asking for trouble by doing that, but I'm not gonna save just yet. Oh, there you are.
Hello, Allison. What can we do for you?
Could you stop hanging out in this one room?
We're hoping to enter the astral plane soon and save Professor Xavier. But we have to study the situation a little first. Shadow King is extremely powerful.
Is Professor Xavier gonna be alright?
If he's ever to regain consciousness, we must return to the astral plane and free him, so that his mind will be reintegrated into his body.
Translation: everything's gonna be alright. No woman, no cry.
Shadow King is a mental parasite who lives on the astral plane. But he can take over the body of a person in the real world. The X-Men have fought him several times.
Charles first met Shadow King a long time ago in Cairo, Egypt. Back when Shadow King inhabited the body of a
Farouk?
man
He was in the
known as
WWF?
Farouk.
When he and Professor X met, it was hate at first sight. They wound up battling on the astral plane.
Professor X doesn't like black
barely.
people.
And it would appear Shadow King is still seeking vengeance. He's grown much stronger since our last meeting. Shadow King had little trouble capturing Charles.
But he tapped him in
What
the
will Shadow
head.
King do to Professor X?
Knowing Shadow King,
If anything,
torture
Shadow King
Charles,
hasn't gotten stronger.
causing him as
Xavier
much
has
mental
gotten
pain as
weaker.
possible. Then once he's had his fun, Shadow King will destroy Charles.
We can't let that happen.
Don't
Brilliant
worry,
deduction,
Allison. It
Magma.
won't. The X-Men will see to that.
I'll let you ladies get back to work.
Thank you, Allison.
By the way, side note to radical feminists out there. Jean Grey, Emma Frost, and Rogue do not care that the team is called the X-Men. Just a little side note. Okay, just need to find Cyclops now. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Magma.
Finding anything on the computer?
I'm trying to track the movements of Havoc and the Acolytes. It looks as though they weren't able to catch up with the Sentinels.
So
Well, gee, they were
Magneto is
only
the
traveling
prisoner
on foot.
of whoever controls the Sentinels?
If he is, they would need extremely powerful methods of holding him in stasis. At Magneto's current output level, I don't think even
Cyclops,
the magnetic dampeners
what does
on
the
the
scouter
armor
say about his output level? It's over
He's my younger brother, Alex
9,000!
Summers.
I
What,
thought they
9,000?
looked alike.
Actually, yeah,
So
that
he's
sounds
a
about
mutant
right.
too.
Yeah, his powers work kind of like mine. Only he absorbs cosmic radiation, and he generates waves of plasma.
So Havoc's name should be
Did you see
Plasma.
where Havoc and the Acolytes went after
And then
they
he could
lost
hook
track
up
of
with
Magneto?
I
Magma.
tried to, but they just suddenly disappeared.
And then they could,
It's as if they
if they ever
vanished.
had a child, they
I
could
have
call
no
it
idea where they went.
Plagma. That's kind of a
Good luck
disturbing
finding
thought.
Thanks, Magma.
Okay, meeting the war room is the only other thing. So, before I get into another mission and risk losing everything up to this point, I am going to save again. Here we go. Now, I don't exactly remember what mission comes after this, but if I remember correctly, it's not fun.
X-Men, report to the war room, on the double.
Or the triple double. Or the triple 20.
Okay, people. I managed to track Havoc and the Acolytes for a short time after they left the
They all
mansion.
went to Wendy's.
They weren't able to catch up with the Sentinels, so we have to assume Magneto is being held prisoner.
Did you see where Havoc went once they lost Magneto's trail? Perhaps that would lead us to their headquarters.
I tried, but at one point they just vanished. It was like they were there one moment, gone the next.
But I, on the other hand, using the wonders of satellite technology, have determined the location
Oh, well,
of
that's very helpful, Beast, except we don't go there yet.
You found it?
Robert. After all this time, how can you doubt my technical prowess?
Is that what Magneto was calling the Mount?
We believe so. It's his home base. A space station built into the core of an asteroid that's magnetically suspended several miles above the Earth. From the scans I've run, it appears to be both psionically and magnetically shielded.
Okay, so let's hop in the X-Jet, pop up there, and bust some skulls.
No, that would be
Because
too
of the
easy.
magnetic shielding, no spacecraft, not even the X-Jet, would be able to get near Asteroid M.
But how does the Brotherhood get there?
The Morlocks.
I beg your pardon?
I heard the Morlocks talking just before they nabbed me, and that space rock ain't the Mount. The Mount's here on Earth. I bet that'd be the only way.
I had to do damn dramatic hand motions to make it clear it's on Earth,
So what are we waiting for? Let's go pay the Morlocks a visit.
Okay, I remember what this mission is now. Or at least I'm pretty sure I do. If I remember correctly, someone asked me how to do the boss fight for this mission. And it's really not as hard as it looks. But I have to get to that later.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to that one for later. Fantastic 3. Let's make this quick. The sooner we get irrelevant crap.
You know where Healer is. We need to talk to him.
No, I don't. You might try his shop. He's having a 3-for-1 deal.
3-for-1 deal on what?
Pants.
Okay.
Oh, well, fine then. See if I bring you lasagna for the company picnic. Okay. Hello, X-Men.
Have you seen Healer?
Sorry, I'm not sure where he is. He said something about Gaia, and then he ran off.
Move on. I don't want to be seen talking to you. Fine then. How about I tear out your throat?
Have you seen Healer? Hello, recycled dialogue. Okay. Finally going to move in toward the center of the map. Same thing. Moving on. I'm specifically avoiding Healer's shop until I've talked to everybody.
I'm not doing anything wrong here. Really,